you didn't tell me to turn my phone today. So that's good. You guys like my nice tacky shirt? So we actually went on a family activity thing today. And I was like, should I still wear this on? And I thought I could, because then I could show you guys that I could do this with it. So it's kind of like one of those tank tops that dudes wear when they go dirt bike riding in the woods. And that's pretty nifty too. So because I delayed a day, we ended up doing the rusty nail last night. I didn't do anything last night. What day is it today? Sunday. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, so there was like nothing before, but tonight we're going to change stuff around a little bit, and we're doing the Mai Tai on a Sunday. So my original plan was to do the Mai Tai on a Saturday, but it didn't work out. So instead, we're going to do Mai Tai Sunday. So Mai Tais, everybody knows, are the real tropical drinks. You know, umbrellas, a slice of pineapple sticking out of it, and there's a whole bunch of different recipes for it. I looked up just, again, to verify what I knew to see if I was off base. All kinds of weird orange syrups, and one of them like called for me to like boil something. I'm sure that's like a restaurant specialty thing, and that's not what you're going to get here. You're going to get the regular, just run-of-the-mill Mai Tai that you're probably going to get at any restaurant, unless they specialize in it or have some weird, like, I don't know, hipster way of making a fucking Mai Tai. The Mai Tai itself is a rum drink, and there's a variant on it that I get asked about a lot, or I've heard different names for it. It's called a zombie, and I'll explain as we get there. So let's get started, shall we? So we have a glass of ice, full ice. And then we had a show donation, which is fantastic. You guys hear me talk about fast pours every once in a while. These are what I'm talking about. So they go on the top of liquor bottles. I haven't had any at the house really, because I haven't been practicing bartending, and booze goes bad with them, but these have these little tips, so I can cover them up. You don't want to leave your booze just out to the air. It's not good for it. So you're going to want to take your rum. Now I've seen this where they want amber rum, darker rum, whatever, but you're going to want your basic white rum, in my opinion. And then the other rum that we're going to use for this is a Myers Dark. So this is a very particular kind of dark rum. So this isn't like your gold rum that you'll see. It's much sweeter, and it's a very specific type, but you'll want this for it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do about a shot in the hole. See, that's just perfect. A little bit over a shot, probably about a shot and a half. That's how I would normally measure with my heart with a fast pour. So we've got that. The next thing that we're going to do is pretty much equal amounts of orange juice and pineapple juice. I've seen this both ways, where it's a little bit more pineapple, a little bit more orange. I try to do about equal of each in there. And I already had one pineapple juice open, so that's why you don't see me opening it. In the hole. And then we're going to take some grenadine. Now the grenadine is kind of like a sugar syrup in a way. It is red. I mean, I think a lot of times they use it for the coloring, but it's basically like a thickened maraschino cherry syrup. And this says it's with cherry and pomegranate flavors. So it's so it's mostly with the pink colors is what you're looking for. And a lot of times you'll see these when you make like tequila sunrises and stuff, because they do sink, they tend to layer. We haven't stirred this, so I'm going to give it a little stir. It'll keep it from sitting in the bottom and spread the rum around. And then it'll still kind of layer up a little bit as it goes, and you'll see it kind of goes from like this really cool pinkish orangey color all the way up. Now, you have your base for your Mai Tai. What really makes it a Mai Tai though is taking a float of dark rum on the top. So a lot of people, if you don't have a fast pour to make it easy, you can float stuff, and I will get to this at some point on layered drinks. I swear it's a niche, but I'll work on it. Floating off of the back of a spoon so that alcohols layer. This isn't heavy enough to really layer, so it's going to kind of seep in, but it's going to create a really nice effect on the top. So you're just going to take about a shot of dark rum on the top, and it's going to put a nice base of rum, brownish, and then it's going to start moving it towards the bottom of the drink. And that is your basic Mai Tai. So you've got white rum and dark rum mixed in here. So we actually have about 2 full shots of booze in here, along with orange juice, pineapple juice, and some grenadine. Grenadine, again, is going to give it some help with the color, and it's also going to sweeten it up. Now, what's a zombie? So I've had people ask me that before, or say, oh, I've had this one Mai Tai, and here's what they do to it. And it's like, that's not exactly a Mai Tai. That's a Mai Tai. This one I'm making, it was not necessarily a Mai Tai. This might kill you. And so the difference with a Mai Tai and a zombie is we're going to take these two rums that are part of the original Mai Tai and put it in the drink. So we're not going to float the dark rum, it's going to go in. And instead of the dark rum on top, we're going to float it with 151. Fun fact, I found out they don't make Bacardi 151 anymore, but my local Thunder Liquors was nice enough to direct me to this 151 proof Caribbean rum. So Bacardi 151 was 151 proof, but it was clear, a clear rum, and it had like a little screen on the top so that you couldn't pour too much in. Like you could just dribble it out a little bit, like sprinkling it on. They were very cautious. I noticed that this motherfucker, though, didn't have a screen on it because they don't care about your health or your well-being, obviously. They just want you to die, I'm assuming. But I did put a fast pour on this one anyways to help with the float. So 151 proof. So that's kind of like your... I'm trying to remember what's the name of the other, Everclear. I think Everclear is like 150 proof or something like that too. Something close, or they're just 100. Anyways, they fuck you up. So, got your tall glass full ice. Make sure you're using a tall glass on this one. You're gonna do a shot of the white rum, a shot of the dark rum, straight down the hole. So now we've got two rums, one that was before just a floater. Now they're making a party here. It's all part of the party. Now the other fun part is, depending on the glass you're using significantly less juice as well, because you're just gonna run out of room in the fucking glass. Like, that's gonna happen. So all the same components. Orange juice, pineapple juice, grenadine. It smells so tropically in here. It said it is about a tablespoon of grenadine. Like, I don't know, maybe like a half a shot. Again, I just do my heart, just things right down to the bottom. Nice heavy syrup for layering drinks. Mix all that up together. So it's obviously going to be a little bit darker, but you're still going to see approximately about the same color as the one that you floated. Now you make the magic. Now this is the one, if you get any big tropical drinks, like my brother and I used to, well, we did in one place, go in and say we wanted the largest, tackiest drink they had. And they light the shit on fire. They're lighting 151 on fire because it's going to catch a lot quicker than it would this booze or this booze, because it's 151 proof. So take that, and then we're just going to float that real quick on the top. And that's called a zombie, because it will make you like a zombie. And that's how you make that tropical drink too. So there's your base Mai Tais. Again, these go all different directions, all different flavors. Fancy ass syrups. Boiling, I don't know, the heads of Samoans to make certain syrups to go into it. Fuck, I don't know. But you get your base Mai Tai, and you can also take all the same ingredients, dump them in, and top it with, I don't know, lighter fluid pretty much at that point, and you have a zombie. And there you go. So I haven't tried these yet. Which one did I make the zombie in? I think this one is the regular. I'll just drink the regular. I think I got the 151 one. I didn't? God, it's strong. Whew, it's nice. Very tropically and drunk. Today's Sunday. We're going to do another week in quarantine. The parks are back open. We went there today. Went to one walk around. It's hot. There's a lot of people out. So I coughed on everyone. Just forgive me. Cheers, and we'll see you guys on Monday. My time, motherfucker.